up, everybody? This is Street Fighter 5, and we're on our fifth patch. New stuff is about to happen with this game, so we're gonna go and just pretty much power your gameplay. Let's go through the moves, the fundamentals, all that stuff, and we're starting with Ryu here. This is the standing light punch right here. This is the standing medium punch right here, right? Standing heavy punch, one of the buttons that you're probably gonna use a lot more. Standing light kick is a really good poke, really good use for punishes. Standing medium kick with Ryu, very good mid-range poke right here. And then we got the hard standing heavy kick. The hard standing heavy kick, that really packs a doozy, especially for crush punch we will talk about. Crouching light punch, as you see. And we're gonna go crouching medium punch right here, really good cancels. Crouching heavy punch is amazing as well, right? Then we got the crouching light kick, really good little poke. But the crouching medium kick, the classic Ryu crouching medium kick, and then the favorite of everyone's the sweep, the sweep off the feet, right? And then we're gonna think about jump normals, right? The jump light punch right there is really nice, right? The jump medium punch would really can add some more juggles to your game, right? And then we got the jump heavy punch right here too. It's really good jumping too if you decide to use it. Jumping light kick, very good cross up, sneaky cross up right there. Another cross up button here with the standing medium kick, which is you're gonna use a lot. And then the standing heavy kick, which you could jump from really far away and punish a lot of people when you do stuff. Here are your command normals: the overhead, the forward medium punch. That's your command normal right there. Also with the sword plexus, that's the forward heavy punch, where you tap forward, you press forward heavy punch, and you get that. And then you got the back heavy kick. That's more of a newer normal that they added for Ryu, where you can get some cool combos. And here's your chain combos. Ryu has also chain combos in this game with a standing medium punch, standing heavy punch, and then you can end it with a standing heavy kick as well for a 3-hit. And there's another one with a standing medium punch, crouching heavy punch, which is really nice as well too, right? So just in case if you guys have execution error, you can rely on the command normals to do some of your combos, which is nice, right? And then that's the throw. Ryu's throw is really good. Throws in this game in Street Fighter 5. It's the name of the game. Throws. You gotta always throw. People always say, just take the throw. So when people just take the throw, what do? You keep throwing them, right? You keep throwing them until you get the mix-up option. Here's your super. Ryu goes for a super right there with a super Hadouken. Actually, no. We're gonna change it right here. This is the fireball, light punch fireball, medium punch fireball. Each one has different speeds as well. This is the Tatsu, light kick Tatsu, quarter circle back into light kick, quarter circle back into medium kick, and a quarter circle back heavy kick goes to the really far one, right? And this is your Shoryuken, right? You tap forward into a quarter circle forward, and look, and that's your light punch, medium punch, and then the heavy punch Shoryu, which is really nice, right? And now we go into the critical art, which is Ryu's. That is a Shinku Duku, that's a double quarter circle forward into punch. Each punch will grant you different speeds, which will be really nice, right? So depending on where they are and you need to catch someone, you choose your different speeds of what you want to put out, right? And here's your V skill. The V system in this game is pretty unique with Ryu. So Ryu, obviously, if you guys play Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, you also have parries, right? So Ryu's, when you press medium punch and medium kick at the same time, you do a V skill, right? And Ryu's V skill is a parry. Every V skill is different with every character, so depending on the character, you will not have this move. Only 2 characters that have this parry is Ryu and Gil. And you have to time it properly. If you mistime it, you see you're gonna whiff it, you're gonna miss. If you do it too late, you're just gonna get smacked in the face. But if you do it just right, boom, you get in there. You know what I mean? You get that. You get that nice parry, which helps you build your V meter, and we're gonna go more in depth later. And now we go into V trigger. V trigger is really nice. You see those, it's like think of it as like an ultimate parry for the V trigger, right? It's also an attack as well. You can cancel, which is nice. So when you do the parry with the V skill, boom, you see that it like kind of sucks you in and stuff like that, which is really cool, right? It sucks you in that situation like that. If you have to be in that range of that. In that area, that blue circle, to get sucked into that, which is really, I think, really unique actually, right? And this is the second part of it where you cancel any special move into the punch, where he says "Hear me roar." That's a new addition into this patch. This gives Ryu so much buffs in Season 5, which is nice. Now you want to think about trying out combos. What are your combos? Well, to be honest, you want to try all these different buttons. You see how like there, just try it out with all buttons. Like stand light punch, stand light punch, stand light kick. You got stand medium punch, stand medium punch. You can do it from a jump in. always cancel your moves into a special move. Not every normal is special cancelable in the game, and what special cancelable means is that it's like if you hit a normal, you can cancel your normal into a special move, right? You can't do the sweep in the fireball. They took that out. That was an old thing, but in this game, it's not there, right? But in this game, you obviously have your crouching medium kick fireball. You know, you have the classic Street Fighter 4 combo with like the solar plexus, the forward heavy punch, into the crouching heavy punch Shoryuken, right? I would say just really try it out, right? The more combos you try out, the more big damage you're gonna get, and the more big damage you're gonna get, it's really gonna help your game, because when you hit somebody, you want it to hurt, right? You want it to hurt. You can also do stuff where you can cancel into like your V triggers and everything, which implements your combos even more, which we'll talk about later down the road with the other stuff. But it's a lot of things. This is where you just want to like freestyle. Stay in training mode. Practice your combos, right? You want to make sure your execution is really tight. If you make sure your execution is really tight, it's gonna really help a lot. There's also different corners from like mid screen into corner combos. Corner combos are different than mid screen because those combos only work in the corner, for example, right? So that's something you want to think about as well. And you know, just don't even like be scared of trying, because that's the thing about it. You can also even YouTube, if anything, if you want to look at different type of combos that other people have had to give you a spark of ideas, and also to make you like, you know what, I like this combo. This is the combo for me, right? But the combos in this games, or just in general in fighting games, they're the most important thing to have, right? As like when you're first learning the fundamentals of Street Fighter or just any other fighting game, you gotta make sure that if you hit your opponent, it's gonna hurt. It's not gonna hit well, right? And now we have EX special moves, right? EX, it uses one stick of butter, right? One stick of bar on below the CA, and you have EX fireballs, right? Which is nice. The EX Tatsu, which like kind of spins you back and forth, which is very useful in the corner. Like you want to use that EX Tatsu in the corner. And you got the EX Shoryu, that's going to be your wake up move. So if you're getting pressured and you're waking up from the ground and you need a get off of me move, you want to input EX Shoryu. And then we have the EX Gale Kick. That EX Gale Kick's really good because it's a wall bounce and you get a free juggle afterwards for a combo, which is really nice. It does a lot of damage, okay? Lots of damage. Now we're going to go to block strings and adding throws. But now one thing is what you need to add is into your game is block strings and throws, because obviously you gotta bait your opponent. So if they're blocking, you gotta think about little strings that you can like keep your pressure going, right? It's not about, it's all, even though your goal is to hit the opponent, you know, your opponent's not gonna give it to you freely. So what do you have to do? You have to develop block strings. And what I mean by block strings is like you want to like do like specific normals and just kind of chain them together. Like think of it as like a combo, but like you want to do in a block string. But don't do like your hard like into Shoryuken combos and everything, because it's unsafe, right? You always want to buy cancel the things with at least with Ryu, like with Fireball, because it makes him like as like, you know, much more safer than usual, right? And then when you know that the opponent's gonna block way too much, that's when you want to start adding throws in your game. If you add throws in the game, it really makes it a lot stronger into your game, because you know throws, they don't do a lot of damage compared to combos, but they add up, because it's, like I said, this game the throws are so strong in this game. So because throws are so strong in this game, you're gonna get a lot of opportunities to land throws, and then that will give you the option to start landing your combos, because people eventually get ticked off. They're gonna get upset, they're gonna get impatient and frustrated, and that's when you come in and swoop. And now let's talk about the big damage, right? Crush counters. Crush counters in general is a battle mechanic in Street Fighter 5, which will help you build everything: B meter, momentum changer, damage, you know, stuff like that. It's very crazy, right? So you have to wonder. Usually they start with like the heavy attacks, heavy punch or heavy kick, but every character has a different button for crush counter in terms of like unique normal, command normals. Obviously sweep is the universal crush counter. Gil is the only character that doesn't have a crush counter. He actually has his own system mechanic, more of a complex style. So if you guys are interested in that, you know, check it out. But usually the generic system mechanic for every other character, where you get really big combos from it for doing a crush count, which is nice. And yeah, this is the first episode of fundamentals and getting started with Street Fighter 5. Hope you guys learned a lot, and continue and watch the next segment for the videos for other mechanics and other strategies.